charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit, like a dark haunted forest.
But non-guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back. Let me know when you reach the...
Hawthorne? Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead. Did you hear something? The fallen. Those fallen weren't wearing any house colors we've seen before. The Shard of the Traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision. think we scared them away. Take me to the shard.
This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet. Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.
Hold on to your helmet.
It's you. You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us. And on that path, I see many...
On your way, Guardian.
Well, look at you. You got your light back. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devram K. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I'd take it as a personal favor. Don't get cocky now that you've got your powers back. The EDZ is rough, especially around the Old Town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devram K.
A guest, and here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devrim K, the 8th, at your service. City militia, back when there was a city. Now I serve at the pleasure of my dear friend Soraya Hawthorne. First on the docket, contact other refugees and tell them of the farm. That means building a comm network from the ground up. And even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a devil of a time. I dare say you can handle a few rounds with the enemy. I've seen what Guardians can do. Right. I think it's time to let the guns do the talking now. Don't you? Goodbye, Guardian. Put your head in my... Let's get started. There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
This is a House of Judgment sigil. We used to work with a Fallen who flew this banner.
Curious. Well, the Fallen seem to have put this up as a bit of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there. Bit of a story to them. We both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby. Very well done. To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
Devrim, where did this symbol come from?
I believe your city hunters must have put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special. Or dangerous.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
snagged a key code from that captain. I think I can open his supply cache.
Good work down there, you two. Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now. Welcome back. This time I did make tea for you, but I seem to have drunk it all. Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon. While you were tussling with the Fallen, we've encountered a bit of a setback. Hawthorne has placed the last relay on the mountain above the salt mines, but even from that height, the signal still doesn't have the range we expected. It's a bit curious. Regardless, this signal booster should solve our problem if we can get it to her. Dead zone indeed. Stay low and move quiet.
Hey, Dev. Still sitting up here above the mines with his busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah. Keep talking, old man.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines. We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on.
This terminal was first powered on in the Cosmodrome during the Siva crisis. Maybe we shouldn't get too close. Ah, you'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you? We found an elevator.
You're good. almost as good as Lewis.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen.
That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad for a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, have I read the manual right? There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive! If we leave now, we can...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone!
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say. We've learned that one of your Guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet... this... help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your Traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
We'll teach them not to dig around here.
I have full confidence in you.
Do they still think they can outrun us? We took out their drill. They're on the run.
As effective as ever, I see. Good work. Thanks for checking in, you two. We've had our fill of Red Legion patrols and Fallen raids. We could use a spot of help with both.
See if you can track down a Fallen comms terminal. Dev's got an idea that's crazy enough to work.
It's difficult for the young to recognize the wisdom of experience. Excellent. What say you use your access to prepare a broadcast in Fallen speak? I've been meaning to put this Cabal communications cipher to use.
The Red Legion fighting the Fallen for a change. Great idea. I can extract archived audio transmissions from any Fallen in the area. I've got enough for a pretty convincing Fallen impression.
Don't mention accents around Dev unless you want a day-long lecture about city dialects. Meantime, best sightline to Red Legion air support is the cliffside where you and I set up that refugee beacon.
No one appreciates the finer things anymore.
I can't believe we have to go back into the mines again.
Chin up, you two. Good news, you'll be able to use a Fallen teleporter to reach the top. Bad news, they've wired the place to explode. So...
If I run a deep scan of the tunnels, we can borrow all these traps and explosives.
And put them to good use sowing chaos between your enemies. A lovely idea.
These house banners are rare on the ground these days. Between the Guardians and the Cabal, they've buried a lot of old grudges. All four hands on deck. Got it. Now I can transmit these horribly dangerous explosives wherever we need. broadcasting the message now. I decided to go with a House of Devils accent. Remember them?
Oh boy.
Ah, House of Devils, eh? You know the most interesting thing about their pronunciation?
Actually, Devrim, let's keep the channel clear. You know, to make sure there's no interference during the transmat.
A lot of big red ships headed your way. Whatever you said, it got their attention.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
I do so love unconventional warfare. I'd be on the lookout for drop pods if I were you. I could hear the explosions all the way back here. I bet it was quite a show.
Which means the Fallen and Red Legion heard it too. We'll let them shoot at each other for a while, and clean up whatever's left. Great work.
All right, Dylan. What's next?
Helping me spread the word. We're broadcasting a signal from the farm to people who fled the city saying, you'll be safe here.
And we need to make sure everyone, everywhere can hear it.
Place a few signal amplifiers around the area to boost the signal. That should do the trick.
That's one node online.
Looks like the signal's already amped. That was fast.
Hang on a minute. I just spotted quite a few Fallen headed your way. Keep your guard up. Eliminating that captain under the church must have drawn the rest of the Fallen out.
It won't stop coming. We need to make sure that signal is strong. You better hurry up and place that second node. This place used to be so peaceful. This This is the first time I've even seen any Fallen since the Cabal hit us. Reminds me of the city. You all tried to make it so we never even laid eyes on a Dreg. To keep us safe, right? There's another word for a place you're not allowed to leave. You know, with walls you can't see over, and guards everywhere. I read the boosted signal, and some kind of strange feedback. I'm just saying, no walls at the farm. Come and go whenever you want. So let's make sure everyone can get there, eh, Guardian?
The Fallen are nothing if not persistent. I'd wager they have some kind of jamming devices nearby.
Got a clear signal. No more feedback.
5x5 here as well. Excellent work.
It's nice to have a Guardian helping us normals for a change. But there's one more thing. Did I send those coordinates correctly?
I've got them. Through the tunnel, across the river.
That's the place. I left something behind there.
We're almost to your coordinates, Hawthorne.
Good. I left supplies there that I had to abandon in a hurry a while back.
Supplies for the farm?
For the city. But when you all got attacked, I dropped everything and flew across the ocean to try and help.
Bad news, Hawthorne. The Fallen beat us here.
The city sure doesn't need it anymore. We could use that stuff at the farm. All right, forget the supplies. Clear out those Fallen and we'll figure out our next move.
Area's clear.
Not for long. The Fallen don't like it when they're denied a good scavenge. They're bound to come at you in force.
And do me another favor, you two. Drop another one of those node things to boost my signal, then get out of there. made them mad. You're doing something right. Don't let up.
We did it. They're gone.
You Guardians really are something else. I guess I kind of forgot that.
And now we know that there are resources to be found in the EDZ. Once we retake the city, that'll be a big help.
Sure.
What Soraya means to say is, thank you. Head back here when you can, you two. There's still quite a bit to do.
Some weird feedback on the comms. Dev, did you put your teacup on the broadcast switch again?
Looks like these fallen shanks are rerouting the signal.
Try dismantling one and taking a close look at the insides.
Ether drop incoming, Guardian. You've seen this before. Keep them hungry.
Right on schedule. acting as a kind of broadband amplifier. Their signal is blocking transmissions all across the dial.
After all the work you did setting up Soraya's broadcast, that just won't do.
There's a signal antenna nearby. I can use the core to try to find the source of whatever the Fallen are doing. Servitor down, ether gone, a whole crew sacrificed. The Fallen are having a very bad day.
I expected nothing less from you.
Why do you think they're trying to jam us, Dev?
They missed their opportunity to take over this area after our friend touched the shard.
And now they're too scared to fight us head-on. Typical Fallen.
I lost the connect. The Fallen are jamming us. I found the source. It's underground. Deep underground.
That figures. Fallen love dark places.
Especially with the Red Legion all over the dead zone.
This tunnel looks promising. Fallen banners. We're definitely on the right track. They're really built up down here. We need to remember this place after we retake the city, so we can clear it out for good.
Or Or we could let the Fallen have their creepy caves, and not sacrifice more people.
With that shield down, I can finally get a read on the source. It's close. This is it. Hold them off, and I'll use that shank core to shut down the signal remotely. Just a little longer. Just before you took out that captain, I fried all their broadcast capabilities. No more jamming.
That means people will be coming to the farm from all over the planet. Once we get that last relay set up, we can reach out to the rest of the system.
Then we can start rallying Guardians to strike back against the Red Legion.
There will be plenty of time for both. For now, head back here when you can, you two.
Hawthorne already believes Zavala abandoned her and the survivors. Now that we're leaving, if we stayed, yes, we could help them survive, but if Zavala really is building a counteroffensive on Titan, we can save them all and take back the city. Vanguard Fleet, Guardian Ship 723 is on approach. We received your beacon and we're ready to join the fight.
Guardian Ship, this is Zavala. It's too late. The Hive have overrun Titan. I was wrong to bring us here.
Commander, we're here to help.
No. We've already lost too many lightless Guardians to the Hive. We can't secure this moon.
We have our light back.
What? Impossible.
Commander, if I may. Guardian, this is Deputy Commander Sloan. We have a counter-offensive to plan. To do that, we need to get this station up and running. There's a fleet to prep, Guardians to arm, and a trove of intercepted Red Legion transmissions to decrypt. It's critical we gain access to the station's control center. That's where you come in. If the light really is with you, send the Hive back to hell.
And Guardian, please, be careful.
What was this place?
The Golden Age cities of Titan were once the pride of humanity. We thought they were abandoned, but I was a fool to think the Hive would not spread this far.
I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, Sloan. We can see the control center.
Copy that. Keep pushing forward. Commander, at this rate, we can start planning our counteroffensive. We'll be outside the city gates in no time.
If it were only that simple.
Shudder to think what spell the Hive were casting back there. We should talk to Eris Morn. She would know which Hive god they were communing with.
No one has seen Eris, or Ikora, or Cade since the city fell.
There's the control center.
Clear the area so we can move in.
We made it, Sloan.
Perfect. Recon the perimeter before you move on the control center.
So it looks like we're standing in some kind of hive breeding ground.
Take out.
Shoot the yellow sacks. We cleared the nest. Heading to the control center now.
Well done. Sweep the perimeter and we'll move in on your signal.
Commander, it's done.
Copy that. Zavala and I are inbound. We're approaching the landing platform. Get up here and take a bow.
I didn't dare believe. If the light can find its way back to you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. Our numbers will continue to dwindle. We can no longer protect ourselves, much less the survivors. And without the light, are we even Guardians anymore?
Commander.
We won't last long with dead generators. Wave energy converters power this station. But thanks to the Hive, they're in need of attention.
We can take care of it.
Yes, I believe you can.
Alright, we're not out of this yet. Now that we've reached the control center, we still need to power up the place before we can take care of our fleet. Commander Zavala tells me you've volunteered. I'll run tactical. Shipwright Holiday here will provide tech support. It's a straightforward op. Get in, flip a switch, get out. Sloane's got a way of making things sound easy, doesn't she?
Did we lead the Fallen here?
No. Those vultures have been following us since we evacuated Earth.
Sloane, Amanda, the Hive have infected everything.
Holiday, we gotta get you back in the air. We'll need ongoing aerial threat assessments to keep our perimeter secure.
Oh, yeah. You know my ship took a beating during the evacuation.
I'll bump you to the front of the line for repairs once the lights are back on.
Great. Great.
We can see the wave energy converters from here.
Sweet. Now just flip the switch and turn them on.
accessing systems now.
Some of the pistons are moving, but we're still sitting in the dark.
Something went wrong. Pistons must be jammed.
Sorry, pal. But you're gonna have to go out there. Bring a workaround.
Hear that?
I am here. Also, I'm recording this one. So, it's just my warlock that I want to record.
Guardian down.
Oh, come on. Healing room, please. Yeah, makes sense. So how your day goes? Oh yeah. Pretty horrible.
We made it to the converter platforms.
Okay. Get to the
Start your
stalled
old way at the
pistons.
beginning again.
See what's jamming them. Once they're all moving, we're in business.
I'm almost to like the platform area.
Oh yeah, found the problem. The hive have gunked up the pistons.
Then let's find a fix.
First piston's good to go. We gave it a power scrubbing.
That's great and all, but, it's still pretty dark on this end. Sounds like you got more scrubbing to do, Guardian.
That I've never taken. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, at least you know. Ah, brings me. Someone does not sound happy.
Final piston is clear.
Control center's still dark, so it's gotta be more than a piston problem. Gonna have to get in, futz with the circuit breakers. Try the central platform. Everything routes through there.
Oh no. Well. Yep. Ah. The warlock jumping I just do. Ah. Well, I almost made it to that ledge. You, just want to go, John? Lead the way. Hopefully it'll say, join allies. Alright, maybe not. Let's see if I can change my jump with that. Oh, what the fuck? It's a platform.
Circuit breaker's going to be around there somewhere. Find it and flip the switch. Just like I said.
Flipped it.
Yeah! Power's back! Exemplary work, everyone. But we still have to deal with these intercepted enemy transmissions.
Yay! Got a point. I'm sitting on a ledge. Okay. Okay. goodness. Okay. Yep. Help me level up my warlock. That was simple.
It's a hell of a view, isn't it? We're up and running thanks to you.
Reward.
There's plenty more to do.
Mission available. Main storyline, here we come. Gotta fast travel. Oh, I can't.
Report.
Yeah. Cut this rally point real quick. Just to power up my super and then head to the main storyline. You're already over there, aren't you? Great. I can't see. Story. Main story. Oh goodness. What a... Oh goodness.
Holiday has detected an unusual amount of electricity being redirected into the arcology.
Yep. Juice like that can only mean one thing. A network of CPUs. Powerful ones. Maybe powerful enough to decrypt that Cabal signal we intercepted.
Unfortunately, we don't know where the network might be located.
So you're gonna have to snoop around, not draw too much attention.
Guardian down.
Guardian, securing this asset could
had
turn the
one
tide of
already.
this war with the Red Legion.
And I went out.
Without it,
Respawn.
I don't know what
And I would have equipped it, even though I had a lock on it. Like, it was locked and everything, but I still equipped it. Yeah, I was like, did I just break the game? Like, I really hope not, because I don't want to break it. Because it actually did cast me. Because Wes is playing a game that he's got.
Looks like the Fallen were trying to break through those tiles.
Pacific arcology, the bright future of space colonization, in the shadow of Saturn.
Sounds like the arcology's operating system is back online.
I knew it. Keep an eye out for an OS access terminal. You can use it to pinpoint the CPU network.
I know, it's dumb. And Wes, yeah, Wes is all like, no, the jump's just similar to the Titans. And it's like, I don't have this problem with my Titan.
I'm sorry that you're not good at this game.
I don't have this problem with my Titan, though.
I don't know what your deal is.
Your deal, mister. Yeah, Hunter's great for mobility and jumping around.
Over there. One of the access terminals we're looking for.
Oh, wait, yeah, actually, I forgot. The TV itself.
The CPU network is deep in the maintenance levels. Amanda, is this what we're looking for?
Bingo! That's the place.
Okay, I've got the location. Let's find a way down.
You're a goof. I've got quite a few. The fuck was that? Oh, that was... Video was die. Yeah.
Looks like the Hive dug a shortcut for us. Let's head down that hole in the ground. We're definitely in Hive territory now.
Indeed. Keep radio chatter to a minimum. We don't want to draw any unnecessary attention.
Oh, crap. Yeah. Trigger. Yay, teamwork. Oh, crap. I don't have a whole lot of resilience. Got it. Yep, pretty much. It's like, oh, you gotta fall? Man. Oh, the little slugs. They're weird looking. Come on, buddy. Come on. That was close. Run it!
Well, there's no way the Hive didn't hear that alarm. We got the CPU, but we stirred up the entire Hive colony, and it's a long walk to the surface.
Move it, Guardian.
They're not gonna make it out of there, Commander.
Oh my god, we can get our own.
Make it
This
to
is
the
great.
center of the arcology. We should be able to send someone to pick you up from there. Holiday.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, go for it.
This road leads to the center of the arcology. We'll need a way out once we get there.
I'm strapping in and about to take off. I'll be there ASAP.
Amanda.
Sir?
Oh,
fly fast. I see.
Yes, sir.
Oop, did a curse throw. The Hive just looking at you like, what in the world? It's great because they're trying to avoid you running over them and then I run over them. Oh crap, that's Earth wrong. Oh no, yeah. It affects the health of whatever you're driving. Yes, it is. It is very on fire.
Got eyes on you, pal. Meet you at the end of the road.
Good work, both of you. Let's get that CPU
It's like
back
I'm
to
pushing you
control.
along
Check
right
these
now.
transmissions.
Things may finally be looking up for us.
Aww. It's like, baby, let's try it.
There we go. Now, pit my look now, Katie.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. That is actually pretty great. Wes's character on Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Yeah. Yeah, he went ahead and bought it for the Nintendo Switch. Really? Doom's going to Switch?
Skyrim's on Switch.
Oh, that's pretty great. I've got Doom for the PS4 already, though, so. That'd be cool.
They call it the Almighty.
Yeah.
The crown jewel of the Red Legion and life's work of their leader, Dominus Gaul. Gaul has subjugated hundreds of worlds. Those that resisted no longer exist. You see, the Almighty annihilates stars.
Ah, shit. Yeah, that does kind of. Oh, crap.
Nothing
Me?
and no one survives Gaul's ambition.
Nothing.
What he wants is the Traveler and its light.
Oh, you're
As
talking
for
to
the
me.
Almighty, it's now pointed at our sun. In short, sir, the war's over. And we've lost.
No. Huh.
We built our home under the protection of the Traveler.
I hear nothing.
When our enemies attacked, we built a wall that stood for centuries.
Oh no, Odin's always been kind of meh, but
now
this person.
walls mean nothing. This enemy has taken our home, taken our light, and now they threaten our very existence. We're
Yeah,
going
sorry,
all
we're
in on
watching all
this.
this. I kind of want to keep
Almighty.
it so that you know.
How
Instead
long
of
before
doing
the Fifth combat
meditations
written?
over and over again.
Zavala,
and some of them
wait.
you can't do. So.
If we wait, we die. But if we attack together, we can take back our home, our light,
I have no idea.
our
Honestly,
hope.
it probably does.
Or we die trying.
Oh well. I'll just make them
No.
private because that's what I do.
I need
Is
my
I make the videos
fire
private.
team. I need Ikora and Cade.
Oh crap.
That's a Sisters of Battle tank if I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cease your heresy. Oh, that's great. Oh god. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that just sounds bad. Yay, new missions and stuff. Oh, jeez. Me, I am finally level... Power set... 10, yep. Level 8, actually. Yeah.
Did we reinforce Red Sector? Yes. Check.
Well, actually, keeping up with, doing the adventures actually levels your character up faster. And doing the mains. Excuse me. What?
One eye on the power grid. Still good.
But is there a public event? Yeah, there is. Going for it. Misfire! Shit. I just walked down here. I mean, it's nothing. Nothing too serious. I'm back here. Yeah. Oh, that must mean. Yeah. Hey, yeah, big guy's back here. He just wants to love you. Push him off. Aww. Nice. Give me more stuff. All I got was a token. I think after I do this public event, I'm going to go switch to my hunter so I can stop streaming. So I'm going to go ahead and stop broadcasting now, actually. Oh, yeah?